Hello and good afternoon to you all. It's an
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
We're in the late stages of the... season now. Both teams looking for or maintaining their form. We've seen plenty of amazing cricket so far, and the crowd, it looks like it's ready for more today.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Straight to the field. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. It's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Titans are 1 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Stuff, opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Goes over the top with that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Great shot. Through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, amazing delivery. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield. 8 runs added there. The Titans are 23 for none. Ahmed from the Reliance end. Curran, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Misses everything. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 5 runs added in that over. The Titans are 28 for none. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides in the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 7 runs added in that over. The Titans are 35 for 1. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get... that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Brilliant diving stop. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
A few moves made in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Sudarsan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Some adjustments to the field.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Super King managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that one. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Jadeja, the left arm will... Orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the Reliance end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Good fielding out in the boundary. Worked away, that's a nice single. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 8 off it. The Titans are 58 for 1. Ashwin from the pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time that perfect.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Magical shot into the vacant 5-leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
8 runs out of there. The Titans are 66 for 1.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep... the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Jadeja, too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Tremendous shot, just sailed away.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight to the fielder. Oh, huge appeal, but it could be sneaking down leg. Over. The Titans are 87 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Gaikwad. I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Ashwin from the pavilion end. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. They said best ball, top shelf.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Got that away nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. 5 runners coming from it. The Titans are 106 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Jadeja has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Dubé, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Massive outside edge. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Titans are 124 for 2. Patirana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Good catch on the boundary. Right on the boundary.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Lucky four.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. How will he reply?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the over. The Titans are 133 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Power and precision in that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for four. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over. The Titans are 144 for 3. Curran, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Thick edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 8 off it. The Titans are 152 for 3. Dubé from the pavilion end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Sudarsan laid it on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Edged, unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive outside edge. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. 7 runs added in that over. The Titans are 159 for 3.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Did well before.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. And the innings comes to an end. The Super Kings will need 167 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Too straight, it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. No, terrible shot. Conway advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Great shot.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Too good. That is huge.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Rabada with a great delivery there. That's just flown off the middle.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Siraj from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Siraj will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. Good pick up, big chance. Got that away nicely. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. The Super Kings are 58 for none.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Bang, bolt, just stunning bowling.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Doesn't beat the infield. Over. The Super Kings are 62 for 1.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the right.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Cooper, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Power and precision in that shot. The end of another over. It's time now. Some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Straight to the fielder. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Kings are 81 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Gone. Good work catching that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Rides a bounce and hooks it well. That'll be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Waits for it. And that looks to be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 99 for 3.
The Batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Everyone's gone up. And gone. Straight to the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Krishna shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Curran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. End of the over. The Super Kings, 111 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Crunched over the onside. The batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, my word. That is huge. Middle. That's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Huge. 24 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 135 for 4.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Pulled away, but straight to square leg. There's a chance if it hits. Six runs out of there. The Super Kings are 141 for 4. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beautiful catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh my, that's just flying off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Seven runs out of there. The Super Kings are 148 for 6.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Edge, but it drops safely. The Titans with a massive shout. Challenging the decision. It looked out wide, I've got to be honest. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there. Ashwin taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Great shot, pulled straight to back. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. Out! What a screamer!
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs to be on target. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Perfect.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Wide with extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's all. Is there enough on it? There is. And that makes them to the score. Thank you very much.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd.